Namaste, hello, and welcome to this Pick a Pile reading. Happy New Year to those of you watching on or around New Year. This is a 4-season reading, timeless, so it's for any year. We're going to look at spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Within this, I think I should just jump in and let the reading do its thing and speak for itself. So I'll introduce the piles to you, and then please use the timestamp to skip ahead to your reading. This over here is going to be pile 1. Just checking the lighting here. And let's see, is this better? So this is pile 1. Apologize if it's shaking. Go. This is pile 2. This is pile 3. And this is pile 4. Please pause the video if you need more time selecting your reading. Take it and use the timestamps. If you're pile 1, welcome again to your reading. I'm going to get started right now. Well, just about right now. 3, 2, and 1. Pile 1. Okay, we are starting off with spring. You have playfulness energy. Let me just say, okay, we're starting off with spring this time for this reading. Winter of this year is for a few days, really, like week, 2 weeks. I think it's about 2 weeks at the end of the year. And then at the beginning of the year, it really is winter. So we could very well have started with winter. I just felt drawn to start with, the spring, the element, air, and the direction east for this reading. And you have very youthful energy, leading, playfulness, the page of wands, batons. You have mountain, strength, sardines in a can, false indigo, immersion and intuition. It says, when you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. And okay, so those are your cards for spring. We're also going to do some words out of here, some spring words and phrases, messages, spring box. Got one for each season, and a couple chimes. I don't know how a spirit got in there. That's crazy sauce. This is a chime. It's a green spirit or ghost. Okay, I think it's very significant that it's green and white here. Okay, we're talking about snowfall for some of you, and snow melting away, and green, greenery like popping back up and emerging with the spring. We're also talking about how this affects your spirit. Okay. And if you are in warmer climates where you don't have snowfall, and that does not resonate, this is talking about, and for those of you who it does as well, it may be talking about purity and innocence and new beginnings and rebirth in your spirit and spirituality, divinity, here with the white and then green representing growth, the heart chakra. Sometimes it's money and love, health. So we have east. That was the only word that wanted to come out. The direction east. You have sister. Okay. Well, you can see these. I know the lighting is, like gray sky, winter lighting, but sister. So twinkling shows up as well. Snowy trail. The reindeer. Okay, red beads, purple beads, green beads. I definitely get a focus on wealth for a lot of you and goals around job, work, career, money, wealth, quality of life, just like manifestation goals as well here, and being proactive, being balanced, communication around these topics as well. And we have the drum. Find your beat, find your rhythm. We have the letter C. Okay, we have the reindeer chime. To me, this signifies interesting ways of traveling, actually. Interesting ways of traveling. So this could be like rollerblades, roller skates. This could be some late winter, like snowboarding, skiing, or early spring, but it's still winter-like, you know, in the first part of spring in that region. But this can be things that I cannot yet predict, okay? Not everybody has a sleigh of reindeer to pull around their sled. So I feel like it's transportation and things connected to transportation that not everybody has. It's kind of different. Rollerblading, maybe, for some of you, as an example, too. We have the heart sharpener. Sardines in a can. So this card, to me, more than anything, like talks about sets, and this could be receiving, you know, sets of things. Like I'm seeing like a package of pens, or you know what I mean, that kind of energy. Or it could be investing in bulk items for your business or for yourself for whatever reason. I also get this energy of lining things up, getting things organized, coming through. Strong new beginning energy. I feel like some of you might have an interest in sports, recreation, be looking forward to that or starting up with that here. Definitely feel like this would be an interesting reading to expand in like a less general reading. So of course, if you're interested in checking out some of my other readings, please do. I do feel if anything has been haunting you or is haunting you or is lagging from the winter, there's this element of wanting to cleanse it off for yourself, feel this rejuvenation, get out and play and have fun, reawaken your heart. Okay, sharpening your heart here is very interesting. Fashion comes up too, dressing up, dressing for the season, maybe dressing up, dressing the part, whatever you're doing. Quality of life connected to wealth, not just money, but quality of life. And that does include, you know, root chakra things, health and stability and foundations, things that you're passionate about too. For some of you, you are very passionate about spirituality or religion practices. For some of you, it's like very active, the way that you connect with spirit and your heart chakra. It could be, you know, painting. It could be through exercise, through service, through crafting of some sort, but there's a passion there. I do get a little bit of love and romance, but not too much coming through with this very general read. So let's go ahead and move on to summer for you. Snowy trail, mountains, twinkling, very cool. Anything else, Spirit, before we move on to summer? You're growing through your challenges and change. Those of you who are experiencing challenges and change in the spring. Have fun. It's important to have fun. It's helpful for building your intuition. Okay. Let's see what's here for the summer. Still in shock. Spirit only gave you one word for the spring box there. That's strange. We have the butterflies coming out for summer. Sobriety. Trumpet gentian, I think is how you pronounce this flower. It says power and healing. To get what you love, you first have to be patient with what you have. Moon. Seed and pasta pictures. Telepathy showing up reversed. Nonverbal communication, energetic pulses, and mind reading. I'm going to take a look in the book if I have it handy. I don't have the mermaids handy. Oh, wow. Okay. So there could be additional like information, links you can look up into in connection to this card and this part of your message. But I'm going to intuitively interpret this. We have ragdolls. There's this autumn. This is moving into autumn. So ragdolls is autumn. Interesting. Okay, let's get your summer words out. I have a bag here for those. Interestingly enough, it's that mountain. It showed up for you in spring. A lot more words want to come up. Summer, I feel like summer might be a more active time. Let's see. Easy pace. Enjoyable. Comfortable. Happiness. Definitely some R&R time. Vacation showing up. Resting your body and your body system as well. Some of you are choosing to sober up from something, some sort of addiction. Challenging. Sunny. Long days. The seed and pasta picture definitely to me is like fun around food, coming up with food concoctions or shopping for food, gardening, growing your own food for some of you, meal prep, things like that. Also, the seeds thing is very interesting. It's like, what are you looking to grow? What seeds have you planted recently? What seeds have you planted, in the past? What seeds are you planting now and moving forward? What are you creating, okay? And how are you tending them? Are things making you happy? Let's go ahead and do some chimes. Hopefully it'll clarify telepathy. Reversed. There's definitely an element of re-emerging with nature. I see coming through for some of you strongly as well, and sort of clearing out the junk in your mind, really bringing fresh new energy and life and nature in through your nose, through your mouth, through breath, like exposing yourself to that and clearing out sort of like winter, spring vibes and energy and stagnation. Yeah, we have the pink brooms. So what is this? Yeah, the pink broom. So being gentle with yourself, applying affection, but releasing what's old and no longer serving you, and making space for new things, keeping sacred space, your environment, your home, your office, your body, your life. We have the bee, so I do feel like some of you are going to be more busy in the summer than in spring. This is also talking about service work, whether it's paid or volunteer, I feel, and kind of just doing your part and being a part of community as well. We have new, advanced fit and softness. Check us out every Wednesday. So some of you might be taking a course on Wednesdays, or something in particular is happening on Wednesdays regularly for a while throughout summer. relaxation is important, tranquility. I'm also picking up on water. Water is coming through with this little blue point here. Subtle noises, Spirit's drawing my attention to that, and also subtle like patterns, more abundant energy for sure coming through. I feel like some of you are in the process of creating something. You've created a foundation already and you're building upon that foundation. Your energy and how you're recharging yourself and making time for that is coming through too. We have a battery here. Okay, and then we have the dice. So some of you could be playing some games, having some, these could be like active games, sports, things like that, or it could be board games, something like that with die. Taking some sort of risk, taking some sort of chance, as well as working with numbers for some of you, maybe tending finances or working with numbers in some way. Okay, let's see what you have showing up for the season of autumn. Ragdolls. White, lighten up. Beltane, fertility. The wagon. The 9 of holy water. The 4 of stakes. These are your cards. Alright, so you have Beltane fertility. This is May 1st. It's showing up in autumn for you. So about a 6-month cycle being highlighted between spring and autumn with this year. There being something connected. So it could be something you started in the spring, finalizing or reaching a new level this autumn. I feel like it's also drawing attention to the cross-quarter days and the relationship between Samhain and Beltane, for those of you interested in that. Okay, we have the wagon, which is the Chariot card. It can represent Cancerian energy. It can represent travel, getting where you desire to be, where you desire to go. I definitely feel like we need to do some leaf divination here with this and your autumn words. There's definitely an element of having fun, lightening up, not taking things quite as seriously here. And release and expression coming through. Fantasy. Pumpkin. Apple cider. And hay bale. And in relation to relationships, especially romantic ones, but I feel like also just bonds, soul connections in general. These can be friends, these can be family members. You are somewhat serious people in a good way. Like, you build foundations, you invest, you have certain expectations perhaps, but also like a sense of self-worth and destination. There's some depth to them. So I mean, you're capable of having lighthearted, fun relationships and connections as well, but I feel like you don't half-ass, so to speak, excuse my language, but you don't half-ass relationships with people that you care about. We have with the leaves. Home life is coming through as a theme, I think, or of some importance. Your home environment, where you shield and protect yourself from the outside world, nurture yourself, recharge, relax, unwind, sleep, okay, comforting. There's a lot of different paths and opportunities that you can take. One, this autumn you might recognize as being toxic, or there being some sort of wound attached to it. setback, some sort of damage, but you have a number of different options and paths you can take. Spirit is saying going forward, sort of a fork in the road, but there's more than two directions and possibilities. I do feel like there's maybe a bit of shadow work going on here, or a little bit of maybe looking at what has gone before you, people who have crossed over, pets who have crossed over, situations that you may at times feel nostalgic about, your youth, things like that. But I feel like there's also great opportunity to have fun here and really enjoy the season. Your imagination can be heightened and used in really great ways this autumn as well. I do feel some of you releasing some aggression, some tension and stress. It doesn't have to be aggression, but really releasing it through something, whether it's creating something like making dolls or Halloween decorations or Christmas presents, or just making something, some sort of craft, or it's sports, or it's going for a run activity, travel. Even for some of you, you are choosing to release that, and you are choosing love, you are choosing romance. A lot of you, things are very fertile, whether we're talking about your body, your business opportunities related to that, your potential for creating something, or inventing something, your love life, whatever. There's a lot of fertility here, as well as like harvest, I feel, coming through. Let's get you guys some chimes. Even though we did the leaves, we're gonna do the chimes too. What the heck? And we'll go into winter. Okay, the kite flyer. So it's really great to get out and enjoy the weather, enjoy nature, enjoy fresh air. Spirit's saying, so I see you guys playing outside, whether it's playing with your children or just playing because you're a child of God, a child of universe, letting your inner child come out, what have you. We have the letter P, we have the heart, be mine, and we have yes. So if you had a yes or no question, you do have the yes, sweetheart, showing up. For some of you, there's a proposal coming in, some sort, marriage, or to travel somewhere with somebody, or move in together. Could have to do with children as well. So that's what's coming through for autumn. Let's go ahead and, well, we also have yes. So I feel like more optimism, more positivity, maybe saying yes to some things that you've been wanting to say yes to for a while in your life, or I don't know, just giving something a chance, saying yes, seeing how it goes, putting in effort, commitment is coming through too. So nice balance there, the play and the work. Let's see what you have showing up for winter. Okay. White cloud, potato soup, iceberg, submerged, hat, ornaments, clock tower, and rainbow. Connect to spirit and nature. Okay, so some of you, connect to spirit and nature throughout the winter to dress appropriately, take good care of yourself, prepare yourself, tend to your immune system, avoid pushing too hard and just suppressing and repressing pain and emotions and whatever to get through the day. And try to bring that balance in, that self-care and that element of preparation and love. But I do feel there can be a lot gained from your time out in nature, regardless of how long it is. And I'm going to say, if nothing else, I know there are other things. There's a rainbow of abundant energy showing up with your winter reading and these cards. But if nothing else, when you come back inside and warm up, you really appreciate it. Okay, it feels really good. We've got somebody here with a big bowl of soup. So I say like comfort food, nourishing yourself, taking good care of yourself. The clock tower, Intuitively, I'm picking up on like time and thinking about time and the passage of time and another year going by, and where are you now, and just things around time. But let's go ahead and see what the cheat sheet reveals for the clock tower. Perspective, alienation, institution, and structure are other things that it can represent. There's a lot of winter magic here. We're going to get some words from the snowflake bowl. Okay, I see, decorating is likely to be a thing for you over the winter, bringing colors and light and happiness and joy. We have variety, absolutely variety, and greeting card. I do feel like this is a time for some of you where you could get relief from something. You really feel some forward progress, forward movement. I also feel like you could be receiving some blessings, getting to that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Let's get your chimes out. Some of you too, there could be something specific connected to a hat or an ornament, like maybe your friend gifts you a really nice hat that's very special this winter, or an ornament. All right, yeah, fertile energy continuing. We have best friend. So you might be spending some time outdoors with a best friend or getting dressed up to meet a best friend. Okay, ambition. I feel like this winter you guys are taking some time to appreciate yourself, give yourself recognition, and it's making you feel more ambitious about things. And I feel like others could be doing that for you as well, giving you recognition, credit, things like that. We have Year of the Boar and Year of the Goat here. Some of you could be doing something connected to Lunar New Year in the winter time. We have that rainbow energy again. So rainbows are very significant. I would say maybe somewhere in the world you would even be seeing a rainbow this winter. We have the Golden Warrior here. Okay, so you are charging forth with certain goals, certain aspirations, okay, achieving victory this winter for a number of you in different ways. Little victories too. It's important to appreciate the little victories, like when you make soup and it comes out fabulous and you really get to enjoy it, Future is a theme this winter. I do feel like you're thinking about the future. You're tapping into futuristic energies, moving forward. We have the red rose petals, so maybe some romance, potentially some challenge at home at times. This could be from the past. It could be, challenges in the home or a roommate, brother, sister, somebody you grew up with, family, or spouse. But we have You Are Unlimited here with the rainbow energy. It's really what you make it, what you turn things into, how you respond to them, what you do with what you're given, so to speak. And when those challenges do arise, that creates the story. Okay, a lot of flourishing energy. I do feel harvest. We've got things for spring coming in and summer coming in as well, maybe as Christmas presents or for whatever reason, preparing for spring and summer, thinking ahead for those. Some of you could be gardening. We've got flowers here. We've also got rabbits, so that could be Year of the Rabbit as well. Yeah, anything else, Spirit? I definitely feel like, again, this would be an interesting thing to dive deeper into with an additional reading that's less general. You have, a best friend. Who's your best friend? Be your own best friend, but who else? And give time to these people. Make time for them. It's important this winter. This could be a pet. This could be, a platonic friend. This could be your lover. This could be a family member. Could be more than one people, but do what you can to just reach out and, look after each other. The hat here, do something caring, show them you care, be kind. that's what's coming through for you. I hope that you enjoyed your reading, Pile 1, and that it proved beneficial for you. Again, have a happy new year, and not just that, have a wonderful year. Perhaps talk to you later. Bye-bye. Okay, Pile 2, welcome to your reading. Let's see what's in the cards for you. For spring, you have the Creator, Tsunami Wake-Up Call, Kooky Critters, and Asters, Elegance and Patience. It says, nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Lao Tzu. Let me go ahead and get your spring words on the table. Words and phrases. Thank you. We have flowing, on thawing, mating, and appearing. Some of you are having a boyfriend, girlfriend, lover, romantic interest, future baby mama, baby daddy, I don't know, emerge in the spring. Okay, they're appearing. It could be somebody that you've already mated with. This could be friends too, you know, they're your mates, they're your pal, they're your friend. So I do see getting together. Okay. You have very strong energy, the Creator energy. This is very strong, and there could be some transition going on with Tsunami Wake-Up Call here. It could feel sudden and fast, or it could feel slow, but let's see what the charms bring to the table. Elegance and patience may really get you far if you come up against adversity or challenge or some sort of change. Here, some sort of wake-up call energy. Friendship shows up, the yellow rose. Green, money, health, growth, heart chakra energy, fast cash, bonus. Cards are on the table. Maybe you're getting more readings in the spring. Maybe you yourself are a reader. Okay, maybe you're playing cards. This could be like poker games or something as well. The cards are on the table, literally, for some. And for some, this is the cards are on the table like somebody is revealing something to you, or something is emerging. Okay, they're arriving. You're getting shown your options. That kind of energy is coming through. You have the 4-leaf clover here, so definitely good luck. Also, some of you might be celebrating St. Patrick's Day, doing something eventful around that, especially if it's active, sports related, but just in general too. Some of you might be interested in sports or know others who are interested in sports, and that's starting up. There's practices and things like that going on. Spirit is giving the message to try to be in the right receptive energy to seize your opportunities, to catch the ball when it is thrown to you. You have some sort of fast cash bonus coming in the spring, which is probably pretty enjoyable, cool, little helpful at least. The kooky critters thing makes me feel like there might be some full moon energy, or for whatever reason, your pets or the animals around you, where you reside, where you live, where you're working even, potentially, might be a little nutty sometimes, a little kooky, a little wild. This can also be, you know, just kind of getting loose yourself, getting a little wild yourself. So that's what we have for spring. Let's see what shows up for you for summer. Gracefully aging. Gluxinia, I think is how you say this. Love at first sight and proud spirit. When I saw you, I fell in love, and you smiled because you knew. William Shakespeare. I do feel like some of you are falling in love in the spring, and it's, you know, continuing. Love is growing. into summer. For some of you, this is a pet, this is a child. For others, this is a romantic partner or, some sort of divine sexual union. We have Nutty Putty. We have Sanctuary showing up. Privacy, inviolate personal space, respected boundaries and taboos. Okay, let's see what you have for words. Easy pace, warm nights, happiness, and challenging. Are you finding aging challenging? Okay, somebody, you or somebody you're close to might be at times. I feel like love may help, and self-love too, going at a pace that's comfortable, making time for yourself, sanctuary, privacy. Okay, doing things that make you happy. Very creative energy with the Nutty Putty here. Let's see what you have for chimes. Summer. Okay, some of you are working, and at times you will feel like you don't have enough time for yourself to unwind, to relax, just privacy, whatever. But you can do things about that, be proactive about that. You've got friendship energy on the table. This is a yellow tulip if you want to look more into that. Spirit may speak to you through yellow tulips. Could be a sign. Someday you see yellow tulips somewhere. Just, oh, they're lovely. That could happen. Or, you could see yellow tulips somewhere and then you, I don't know, see a flyer right on a telephone pole right near them, and that's got the information you're looking for. So pay attention how yellow tulips fall into the picture this summer, if they do at all. Cards are on the table. And you. Then we also have composition notebook. Some of you doing some journaling or some written work, especially connected to aging, gracefully aging, personal empowerment work. I feel like for some of you too, it's like you're taking a class or a course or choosing to learn something, educate yourself about something moving forward. And we have the letter L, love you, strong love energy on the table. It requires self-love to maintain it or attract it if you haven't yet. We have the tooth maze. So for some of you, you might be having something go on with your teeth. Take good care of your teeth this summer. All right. I also get smiling showing up here, and communication, nonverbal communication as well as verbal communication. Some of you might be using your hands to communicate, to create, to be of service, that kind of thing. Universe is coming through very strongly with this you and being unlimited. So there could be some daydreams, some astral travel, some self-exploration, again, meditations, and falling into trance and things like that going on. I feel like nature may put you in a trance and kind of hypnotize you and reprogram you and re-energize you in a very positive way that helps uplift you. So that's what's coming through for summer. Let's see what you have coming through for autumn. We have blackout. So some of you might lose electricity for a little while at work or home, be blackout. Silver, be persistent. Hand fasting, union. The Ace of Holy Water. King of Garlic Flower. Knight of Knives. Very good. So for some of you, this relationship is really taking off, and you could be moving to the next level with somebody, becoming committed, getting into a union, a partnership, getting engaged, getting married, moving in together, anything like that. There is some new romantic relationship showing up as a storyline for some of you with these cards. And Spirit is saying come autumn, it is still very fresh, very new, but commitment is coming up. The King of Garlic Flowers. This is resources. This is very grounded energy. This is very practical. This is one of the slower, I don't want to say it is slower moving. What do we have? Knight of Knives. Okay. So yeah, thinking about a future, thinking about building foundations and how this could grow and develop really in 3D is showing up for a number of you. Now, I do see, strong energy connected to money, resources on the table for you this autumn. Also, we have the Knight of Knives. So these could be representing people. First of all, could be an air sign or an earth sign, somebody with personal planets in air and or earth, and it could be your energy, it could be somebody else's energy. We have like maybe travel for work going on at some point. We have, again, potential marriage energy, partnership energy. This could be business. This could be like taking on a new job, a new contract, joining forces with a new company, new customers, new clients, things like that. Let's see what you have for words. Spirit gives you the message to be persistent. New starts too within existing relationships. Once they have been in place for a while, there could be a revival. All right, new emotions, new feelings, or a revival coming up. Fantasy, colorful leaves, and spooky. And next we'll take a look at the leaf divination. Oh, okay. For some of you, this is an energy of mentorship. It could also be a parent, child, or just adult child and somebody kind of, role model type energy here, and the child or the younger one mimicking it. This could also be training in relation to work. People who've been there for a while know the ropes versus somebody new coming in. I feel like there's a couple things going on. This is sort of a mirrored energy. There are holes and wounding in both. There's also like windows of opportunities and things to take advantage of and unique perspectives here with both. This mirroring energy is interesting. So I do feel like some of you could be involved in training, whichever side you're on, or learning from a teacher, a mentor. This is parent-child or adult-child, like I mentioned, coming through. Maybe spending some time around Halloween with kids comes up because we have that spooky thing. This could also be reflecting back to your childhood, okay, and what you have carried forward into your present. And do you want to continue with that, or do you want to alter it? Autumn is a very magical time for transformation, and I feel time travel as well in that sense, working with the past self and channeling the future self and quantum leaps and things like that. So we also have, I feel, something, trying to do something to brighten up your home environment, your living environment. Okay, you want it comfortable. You also want it to be happy and fun, and it provides you with the right energy. So I feel like there's something coming in about that. I'm also getting a body of water here for some. I'm not sure what we would call this. Maybe a gulf or a lake. I'm not sure what this is. So yeah, that's interesting. Let's get your chimes out. The letter E, thoughts, priceless, Mohegan Sun, dreams, and a snowflake. Okay. Early snow for some of you comes in the autumn, especially at nighttime or in the evening. It's a great time to keep a dream journal. Some of you are going to have some interesting dreams, insightful dreams. I feel like some of you are like there's this element of gambling with your dreams, okay, or not. Like, showing up here with the Ace of Cups for maybe for some sort of new beginning or some sort of new relationship, or something that you think, something new, something fresh, that you feel might be emotionally worth the investment. Emotionally worth the investment. It might be worth the investment emotionally because you see potential emotional fulfillment in it. Okay, priceless opportunity, a priceless connection with somebody, friendship, lover, a dream as well, something you feel very passionate about and very emotionally attached to, very much desire, I feel, for some of you. Okay, so we do have some gambling potentially for some of you coming through with money. This could be, or you're thinking about it, all right, making some sort of chance, some sort of gamble. We have thoughts. Okay, thoughts of money, thoughts of growth, thoughts of the heart, thoughts of wellness. Yeah, thinking things through and reflecting, I feel, is coming up. There's definite growth in connection to romantic energy, we're going to call it, showing up. Okay. I get fun off this too. People are having fun, growing, maturing mentally for some of you is coming through, as well as emotionally. Gold. Yep. Abundance. Okay, so I do feel like some of you might be getting some sort of bonus connected to work or clients, investing in things. This could be good deals, good sales, or something as well. So that looks really cool. All right, this is a part that I think would be really interesting to do a less general read on. Okay, your cards are very interesting for autumn, but I'm going to move on to winter, even though I could keep exploring it. We have silly endings, rainbow blessings, Santa, the gingerbread man, candy cane, and brilliance. Discover your sparkle. Okay, I feel like this brilliance color, this white, could be very powerful to work with in meditation, and however you are inspired to work with it throughout the winter of this year. Okay, the gingerbread man, to me, can sometimes symbolize like runner chaser energy and scaring away what you actually are trying to attract, or vice versa. And the candy cane can represent misfortune and despair or doubts, and kind of also overcoming them, gaining hope and gaining faith. So I do also pick up on, like, it's a busier time of the year in some ways. For some of you, preparing for Christmas, preparing for holidays, maybe baking cookies or whatever is going on here. It's important to recharge and appreciate your blessings, appreciate where you are in the present moment, appreciate, yourself, and recharge your light, rest, take good care of yourself. Blessings are coming in, you have that blessings card. Let's see what you have for winter words and messages. History, education, museums, learning, etc. So this silly endings thing, for some of you, it's through observing art, a movie you watch, or, a story that you hear. Could be nonfiction with this showing up, could be fiction, but maybe there's some sort of silly endings appearing in that way. We are wrapping up the end of the year too. Humor, Santa supports humor with his, jolly ho ho ho. So I feel like it is an element of brightening and lightening up and bringing humor to the mix, wrapping up the year, and maybe some projects as well. For some of you, it could be things like a relationship or a job, but I really feel strongly it's like wrapping up, finalizing a book, or wrapping up the year, or completing, little projects, completing making the cookies, completing getting the presents wrapped, things like that. There could be some humor weaved in there. We have variety. We have indoors. Okay, yeah, probably spending more time indoors, preparing your area and with blessings and variety and color. Because you're spending more time indoors, it's going to be important, like what your atmosphere and your environment is while you're in there. And we have peace. Okay, let's see what you have for charms. Winter. Beautiful. So we have thoughts sticking to my hand. Some of you are expressing yourself through what you're doing with your hands. You're creating things, you're wrapping things. Maybe it's sign language even, I'm not sure, but you're expressing your thoughts with your hands. We have swan showing up as a spirit guide. We have turtle. Take your time. I know it's challenging sometimes and it's all good, but in the winter, sometimes things get busy. Spirit is saying pace yourself, take your time. Plant yourself, ground yourself, find your rooting amongst the hectic energy, the busyness, whatever. Okay, very new growth here, maybe a new idea, new thing, you're inspired, something very fresh, first like whiff of inspiration, being introduced to a new craft, for example, or a new idea, a new philosophy. So very fresh with that. We have the letter K. Kindness is coming through with that. Some of you might have some personal things going on with it, like kickboxing or whatever. We have earplugs, earbuds. So protect yourself from the elements, definitely. Hats, mittens, gloves, dress appropriately. So if that applies, that comes through. We have the purple beads. So I do feel like getting away from, for periods of time, getting away from all the positive ions in certain environments that we use. So like places where there's computers and televisions, a lot of people even, and going back into nature, clearing the mind, going somewhere where it's more quiet, meditation, getting enough sleep too. Very valuable, very important for your health, well-being, and various projects. It's going to help bring more light, colorful light in. Okay, I feel like it can also help you feel more happy, more relaxed, and things flow better. We have priceless. I feel like priceless memories, priceless experiences. Some of you, you're going to get some priceless pictures or something like that, commemorable times. Does that make sense? Commemorable. I'm doing this during a retrograde, just heads up. But yeah, there's some priceless stuff on the table this winter. It's very beautiful, very sacred energy that I'm picking up on for you. Money, of course, is coming up as well with the green beads, but definitely spirituality, religion, divinity. New beginning energy too, like very fresh new year and what you're gonna do in it, and that's pretty cool as well. Fresh thinking, I feel coming through for a lot of you too. Okay. So that, yes, it does wrap up your reading pile 2. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it proved beneficial. Happy New Year for those of you watching during New Year once again. But you know what? Like, have a happy year ahead. Okay, I want to wish you well wishes for the whole year. And Perhaps I'll be talking to you again soon. Check out some other videos if you are inspired to. It's been a pleasure doing your reading. Bye-bye. Pile 3. Welcome again to your reading. We're going to start with spring. So springtime has the Outsider card, 5 of Pentacles or 5 of Rainbows, leading. We have New Moon, Promise, Hot and Cold, interestingly enough, and Primrose, Youthful Love. If I had a single flower for every time I think of you, I could walk forever in my garden. So I feel like maybe either somebody's thinking about you a lot, or you're thinking about somebody else quite a lot. I do feel like that's the story for a lot of you, because we have here this romantic image of a couple here in this picture. We have the hot and the cold, the ice cube and the flame, representing opposites in some way. So this could be, you know, a heterosexual relationship, or if it is a homosexual relationship, one person is like, you're each very different from each other. You're opposites in some way. The polarity is there. Now for others, or, you know, both stories may fit for some of you. There's something going on here where you've been waiting for something in the future. You've been sort of feeling like the outsider. This could be waiting for spring to come, okay? But this could also be some sort of goal. Maybe it's a promotion at work, for example, or maybe you've been wanting to move somewhere new, as a couple examples. The hot and cold thing could mean a number of different things. I think it's really great for you to try to like interpret that on your own, or just take note when it does manifest in your life. Oh, this is what the reading was talking about, or that syncs up. It could be that it's still very cold outside for some of you, and so you're consuming hot foods. It could be many things. But let's get your words and your chimes out here. See how Spirit wants to expand from there. We have east, the direction east. Perhaps some of you are traveling east, or you are interacting with somebody who's east of you in the springtime. This is the direction associated with that season, the season of spring. Strong new beginning energy here, of course, with the new moon, promise, and the youthful love here. We even have a child on the card. So definitely strong new beginning energy, really syncing up with the season. We have spring cleaning, so doing some spring cleaning, and we have flowering. I do feel like this is romance for some of you. Like you have a romantic connection that's really flowering in the spring. Maybe you guys make each other feel like youthful, young again, that kind of thing going on. This could also be that you're about to figure out how to get inside here where you've been wanting to go, and something is flowering. You know, you are getting that promotion. Your career's, really coming along. It's flowering, or a project that you have been working on is flowering. Something there. Okay. Chimes, please. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we have the red beads. We have the lamp, the genie lamp. Okay, good luck, good fortune with you. I am getting like March for some of you, okay? So it could be kind of around St. Patrick's Day, March. You get some good luck. But just in general in the spring, okay, do get clarity about what your wishes are and set your intentions. The new moon really enforces that as well. Beware of monkey mind and like dragging the past forward and keeping yourself locked in situations that are comfortable and familiar, but kind of comfortably uncomfortable, or uncomfortably comfortable. You're sort of itching for something new or some sort of new beginning. This could be anything from challenging yourself. This is definitely, connected to spring cleaning. Get the dust bunnies out, the old stagnant energy to welcome in the fresh and new. I do feel like it's definitely strongly talking about your thoughts with monkey mind here too, in the past, and like ghosts and being haunted by that, especially anywhere where you feel stuck in a situation. There could be a retrograde going on this spring that could be affecting you in certain ways. Things could be coming up from the past or people coming up from the past. I also feel like this is talking about your spirit and the bright, fresh, new beginnings in spring, enlivening your spirit, okay, and this youthful energy coming through. The gingerbread cookie here as well, so some lusty energy, some romantic energy on the table. I do feel for most of you. Okay, red beads, so foundational energy here. The root chakra is highlighted with this. This is wealth. It's definitely about like having basic needs met. It's health, it's vitality, it's energy, I feel as well, and it's passion. So that's very interesting. Quite a cliffhanger. I'm glad we don't have to wait. We can just go into summer and see what is going up there. It's also interesting, summer in the northern hemisphere anyway, it tends to be like the hottest time of year, and then the cold of winter, and spring is sandwiched in between those. So there is something here about the past, the present, and the future. I definitely feel, this is very general, but I definitely feel like you're not alone, and for some of you there is a partnership or more than one partnerships that are really going to enrich your experience this spring. Also, you might catch some really cool sunrises or sunsets. Something very colorful is emerging. Let's see what you have for summer. I have the Go Fish card. So maybe some of you are quite literally going fishing. We have family changes. Apple blossoms, which says choices, knowledge, and illumination. White are the flowers of apple tree that brings us fruits of fertility, unknown. I do feel like something is being born out of innocence or born out of like purity, freshness with this mention of white. Soul cage. Rescue, escape from captivity and restriction, but it's showing up reversed to me. So I do feel like a lot of you are freeing yourself from something, okay? And it's something that I feel it is within your control, but it may have seemed like it was outside of your control because it's your subconscious that has been keeping you feeling stuck in this soul cage. Part of this is if you want it, sometimes you have to give it. It doesn't have to be to this person but to the universe. You have to give that energy to be able to receive that energy. So if you are like creating traps and cages and hooking people in a way that hurts them, okay, takes advantage of them unfairly, hurts them, causes pain and suffering, that may have been coming back to you. But I feel like whatever's going on, you're getting there's some shift going on in the summer. There's more clarity unfolding. Now with the soul cage, it says you can't be freed like the snap of the finger. You think you want to be, but it would be too shocking and too destructive and too painful. So there's a reason why it's like little by little you get more and more free. So there is progression in something. And for some of you, I feel like you're all at different stages with this. For some of you, you're completely freeing yourself from something this summer, liberating yourself from the soul cage. For some of you, Spirit's giving you the message. It's a process. Hang in there. Keep going. Keep learning. Keep growing. It's going to emerge. Also, come back to your own innocence. Believe in your own inner child, your innocence. and be good to you, a lot of magic can bloom from that. Family changes on the table. That's very, vague, Spirit. That's very vague, but some sort of family changes going on. Let's see what we have for words. Oh, wrong one. That was a close call. Words from the summer bag. Okay. We have long days. Relaxation. See how it kind of bounced and hopped? Some of you might be chasing relaxation at some point. Chasing it away. Easy pace. Yeah, there's this element of relaxing into things, allowing yourself to slow down at times. Some of you are working longer hours. Some of you, the days are getting longer, and you may be feeling like you have a little more time to relax during the day, or that you're going to make time. It's important. It's nice weather, or you're indoors protecting yourself, shielding yourself from, real hot temperatures, relaxing, laying low. Can't be too active because the heat. Okay. A wreath on my finger. That's interesting. I've got a hat that started coming out of the bag too. It's like a beach hat, or for working in the fields, it's a summer hat. We have a teddy bear. We have love you. Settling is not an option. Cleansing. That's what I was talking about with that white energy, white colored energy. Drums, drum beats. So a little more of the root chakra still in the summer. We also have the crown chakra and the third eye chakra showing up. So I feel like what you're doing in the spring in relation to your root chakra and tending to its health is really important, and a foundation and a prerequisite, I think is the right term, to what's coming in the summer. There's a reason for it. It's preparation. Astral travel, really interesting dreams. Strong possibility for that happening with this summer. Intuition, deja vu, psychic abilities, things like this coming through. I also think twilight and the night hours, some of you, you're getting out, you're doing things during that time, hanging out. I'm getting coming through for some. We have a wreath, so I'm not really getting too much Christmas in July energy off this, but it did want to come up. If it's really hot, think cold thoughts. This is community energy coming through. This is cycles. Music showing up on the table too. Romance. Sleep is very much highlighted at this time. Okay, in summer. Being comfortable is as well. Cozy. This settling is not an option thing. I'm not sure if it's linked to family changes or not. I'm not sure if it is linked to this Go Fish card or not. But I do feel like some of you, in relation to business, money, some sort of that's the area it's most closely resonating at. There, it's like you're trying to hook some sort of client or hook some sort of business deal. Okay, you're trying to catch something and you're not willing to settle in some way if this is linked. So very determined energy. Let's see what autumn brings you. Know you are loved. Please know that the universe loves you very much. That's also coming through. We have Barbara in Beauty Shop. Magenta, connect to your deepest inner knowing. Litha, intensification. The 5 of holy water. The 9 of garlic flowers reversed, and temperance. I am intuitively interpreting these today. Use tarot here. Now, Litha is the summer solstice. So, what happened on the summer solstice? What was going on around that time? During the autumn, there might be like a continuation of that or it coming back in some way. All right. I feel like it is an intense time for you. It could be intense fun, intense pleasurable. It could be intense in relation to studying, work, various things. I do see some of you getting like into some sort of costume connected to, Halloween, Samhain, festivities of that nature. There is a bit of like dress up going on here. Barbara in Beauty Shop. Some of you might also be getting a makeover, really nice haircut, finding a new beauty product, something like that, doing something in relation to your first house, getting a makeover, manicure, pedicure, something like that. Because it's such an intense time, or there are times that are very intense this autumn, it's important to bring balance into the mix and take time to connect to your deeper inner knowing. Okay, this Temperance card reinforces that as well. I feel we have fantasy and plums coming out. Are you eating plums this season? Are they in a movie that is life-changing or really hits you emotionally that you watch this autumn? Something with plums. Maybe you're picking some plums. I don't know. Let's see what your chimes reveal. And we're also doing some leaf divination with autumn. Okay. We've got a pink broom. It wanted to stick to my glove. Be gentle with yourself if you're doing like an autumn cleaning. If you're considering parting with items and keeping them, be gentle with yourself. Give yourself time. Connect to your deepest inner knowing. Don't rush yourself through the process. We have a rainbow, happiness coming through, variety of colors. Okay. I'm also getting variety of options here as well. And you have settling is not an option. So you do have a variety of different options in relation to one or more things, and you have that settling is not an option thing coming out. We got another one. Some of you are probably enjoying some nice hot tea. We have 2 tea tags. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Lao Tzu. Sorry. The element air. Okay, we have a little boy on a horse. This could be referring to your child, a child that you know, or your inner child. And it's play. It's the energy of play. It's the energy of using your toys and having fun. It's also kind of a back and forth motion with the rocking horse as well. So some of you could be going back and forth with something. Negotiations, perhaps. You're trying to make a decision, perhaps. Just maybe you have 2 jobs, so you find yourself like going back and forth between 2 jobs. Maybe it's time to like pick one, but you haven't decided yet. There's a lot of possibilities. We've got mallard duck showing up as a spirit guide, which you can look more into if you like. I do feel like some of you are spending some time near water, actually around this animal. We have a ghost. Okay, spirit, ghost. Again, we have Halloween here. So we have air on Litha intensification and connect to your deepest inner knowing. So yeah, air represents our thinking. It represents communication, verbal and nonverbal. We're saying, I feel to a large extent, and it represents travel. This is a general reading, and I'm not picking up too many. I'm picking up too many details actually to like go through it. So I feel like everybody's story is different, and this is going to affect you in different ways. Clutter clearing, space clearing is important. Doing it from the heart. I feel like some of you, you have to release things that it's time to let go of in order to practice good self-love, make room for the new that is coming. Okay, let's go ahead and do your leaves. And then we'll get into winter. Okay. Yeah, I do see love and romance here for a lot of you. Love and romance. For some of you, it's at the workplace, or it's growing. Okay, it's growing. There's a lot of passion there. For some, this could just be passion for what you love. It's very true to your heart. But I do get love and romance for most of you. I see some of you folding something up. Okay, you're folding things up. I would be mindful about hydrating myself around this time with the leaves in this card showing up. Okay. Something might make you want to kind of retreat, go home, go into your shell, think about things for a while. At some point this autumn, Spirit says that's fine. Follow your inner knowing. Okay. What do we have here? I feel like we have some lucky breaks, fortunate breaks occurring. Some windows of opportunity. And they're more like doors. You got to walk through them. It's your choice. But they will be concealed. For some of you, it's like you get a hint of it in the autumn. It's revealed later. For some of you, it's like you've got to really look for this, okay, or look within to find it and energetically become a match to it. Okay, it's a little bit secretive. There's an element of that going on. I also feel like a number of you, fresh new perspective in something related to money or work, resources. This could also be things that you own. Okay. It's like you're seeing something from a totally different perspective than before, or somebody else does. Okay, what do you have for winter? You have DNA, karma, hot cocoa, stalking, Yule log, and bronze. Strengthen your body. Beautiful. All right. Winter words. Let's get right into them. Blessed simplicity, variety, know thyself, and indoors. All right. So even if it is colder outside, or for whatever reason it's not practical to get outside and exercise, Spirit's talking about strengthening your body indoors. And, you know, this is not just exercise. We can strengthen our body through healthy diet. We can, and foods, we can strengthen our body through meditation, getting enough sleep. So I don't know if this is a recommendation or prediction, but Spirit's talking about you taking measures to strengthen your physical body throughout this winter. I also, and I feel like you're getting to know yourself better through it. Okay? That's really pretty cool. I feel like you're going to find more value, a lot of you, than you realized in this. Some of you, you know the value of it, but there's something very, I guess I can say sacred, but of great value and wealth connected to this discovery, like self-discovery, and simultaneously strengthening your physical body and your well-being's coming through. I feel like it could bring you more peace, more simplicity, more relaxation, stress reduction as well. We definitely have family showing up and home life showing up, being highlighted with DNA, karma, and bronze here. Winter solstice, the 21st, 22nd, whatever it is this year, of December specifically being highlighted is a day in winter, maybe even the whole week for you, standing out. Okay, you're maybe enjoying some hot cocoa, right? You're having some sort of hot beverage. probably more than one throughout the winter. There could be something significant here, like maybe you're dating a variety of people or mingling, okay, platonically mingling with a variety of people over warm beverages throughout the winter, or relaxing with them. Like, chocolate is pretty magical, right? We talk about it being an aphrodisiac, but I feel like it has other properties to it as well. I do get the message for some of you, like little things will add up with the stocking. It's like maybe you're not able to do something big that you want to do, or somebody else wants you to do for them this winter, but you might be able to do several small things, and they add up and they make a difference, and they are increasing the other person's wealth and prosperity, bringing joy as well. It's the small things comes through as a message for some of you as well. Small things will make a big difference. That smile to that stranger, you know, that like opening the door for somebody. Small things add up. Let your energy be used to build, not destroy. A lot of yogi tea here, so hot tea as well, hot beverages really coming through. Your greatest strength is love. I also get nourishment, like self-nourishment, self-care. Settling is not an option. Okay, we have the penguin eraser. You can look up penguin as a spirit guide if you like, to elaborate your messages, as well as sheep. Some of you may find interest in that. I also get penguin, you know, could just be significant because maybe you watch a really cool holiday movie with penguin in it you hadn't seen before, or something like that, you know. We've got the summary like field hat here. Don't forget your hat. Remember your hat this winter when you go out if it's cold. I feel like some of you could find a new hat, get a new hat, be gifted a new hat, making a hat, something going on with that. But there's also your head, okay? Your base, your earth chakra, earth star chakra, your root chakra, passion, so your sacral chakra, your manipura chakra coming up, yeah, but also your head, the higher chakras, spirituality, religion, really sacred energy. Protect your head. Be mindful what's going on. Listen to what's going on with your head. You know, if you have headaches or anything like that, or lighting seems too bright, you want to wear glasses, something like that. Pay attention to that. And also, you know, definitely a strong possibility for spiritual experiences coming through with this winter, especially if you meditate, getting enough sleep, maybe the silver string. Oh, meditation comes through with that, definitely. Some reflective energy as well. You have know thyself here. We have half a rainbow. I'm not sure what the heck this is about. Like, what is this? Who stole the other half of your rainbow? How did that disappear? Is this about seizing opportunities before it's too late? Before it fades away? I'm not sure. But we do have the rainbow, which symbolizes happiness and variety and colors. We have aunt here, as an aunt and uncle. Okay, so something significant connected to an aunt for some of you. We have, maybe some of you are going to become an aunt this winter as well. I get that coming through, or you are an aunt. We have the red rose petal, which could definitely symbolize romance and lust, considering where it fell too, with strength in your body, and this bronze energy. This was like some pheromones being released, and some very like magnetic, passionate sexual energy. Okay, there's that going on for some. This could also be, you know, being passionate about improving your health, improving, you know, the way your body looks to you, like sculpting your body, or really passionate about anything, just passionate in general coming through. There's an element of gentleness here, but also trying to be your own person and not just like be herded. okay? You know, that word sheeple, being herded, being, kind of just go with what everybody else is doing and not listen to your own inner guidance. Be careful of that, all right? Because I do feel like at some point you may be around a bunch of people who are very similar, very the same, or they come off like they try to, like, fit in, or, they all do something the same way, they're part of a club or whatever it is. And it's going to be important for you to listen to your intuition here instead of just like, oh, well, if everybody around me is doing it, that must be the way I should. Just message coming through for some of you. It may resonate. I feel like you're enjoying things that are simple as well, because there's a lot of busy energy with the holidays and at times in the winter. I also feel like you have the opportunity to release, to kind of erase certain things from the past, certain traumas in your DNA, or, this could be arguments with family, things in the past. You have the ability to to erase them from your etheric body or your aura, to like heal, to rewrite in your subconscious. There's different ways of doing this, but basically you're making room for new, fresh energies, and the things that you're getting rid of are things you don't want there anyway. Like, it's scarcity, it's suffering, those kinds of things. So that's really cool. I'm intuitively interpreting the Yule log card right now as well. Let me see if it is handy so I can read it to you. Some of you, you quite literally could be cutting wood or collecting wood here, making Yule logs, celebrating winter solstice. You have Yule log. I did find them, just searching for it. What the heck? Where is it? Yule logs message is... Really? Huh. We have 1 through 7, 8 through 15, 16 through 23, 24 through 31. They're all here. How am I overlooking Yule log? Okay, this could be part of the message. Like, there's something a little bit hidden, something you have to really comb through a few times to catch. There we go. Transformation, change, and it can represent loss and mourning at times as well. So I see you're changing your body, right? Here with this, the year is changing. You're wrapping up a year. You might be reconnecting with people, seeing how they have changed. I do feel like there could be a little bit of loss or mourning about, like, missed opportunities, or just this passage of time, or perceived missed opportunities, they'll say. Some sort of change too. It could be kind of like mixed blessing, rainbow type energy. For example, you're really happy in a way because you get to move to this new town in this new area. It's very exciting. You wanted to do that, and that's really great. You got a new job there you're excited about, but you're moving kind of far away from the people that you're currently close to, your friends, your family, whatever. So there could be something like that going on, or it could be, you see family, people that are important to you, you haven't seen in a long time, a year or more maybe even, and you only get to see them for a short time, and then you part ways. So that's what I've got coming through for you. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it proved beneficial. Have a great year, and I'm going to move into the next pile now. Pile 4, welcome to your reading. Pleasure to be here doing it. Let's see what you have. Starting with spring, you have success. Yeah. 6 of fire, success. We have stone people, vigilance. Mystery, bean garden. And lilac. First, emotions of love. Love is the magician that pulls man out of his own hat. I feel like you are feeling and being very successful with one or more things this springtime. Okay, I feel like some of you, you've planted some seeds, you've gotten some things started over winter or previously, and you're seeing them, you know, they're starting to emerge, they're growing, they're still young, but that's a great blessing. That helps you feel successful. Some of you also, this is connected to love, whether it's a romantic relationship or it's your children or whatever. Could be other things as well. We have appearing, okay, resurfacing, and beginning. Let's see what you have for chimes. Okay, quite a bit want to come out. Some of you might be ill in the spring, catch a cold, hurt your pinky, stub your toe, something, okay, in the spring. This could be somebody else too. You could be helping to care for them, kind of playing nurse here, the nurse bear. We have the kite flyer. Could be windy where you are for some of you. We've got clouds here too. But this is the energy of a child. Could be your child, could be somebody else's child. This could also be your inner child, and I do feel like for a lot of you it is your inner child, and you're, you know, going out to play. You're going out to enjoy the weather, the fresh air. You're going out to play. We have pocket Buddha and learn. I feel like some of you are going to find some sort of chime or trinket or something. Maybe it's a crystal that you want to carry with you on your person. It's jewelry, or in your pocket, or in your purse, or your wallet, something like that. Connected to a goal, success, spirituality, balance. It's connected to something. So I just feel that specific message coming through for some of you. Look within to find your inner light. Okay, showing you connecting with harmony, love, health, happiness. Let your wisdom unlock your faith, and you will live a life of bliss. I also get some of you at times this spring, you're deciding, you know what, I'm just going to go where the wind takes me. And you might be able to do that, or feel able to do that more because of some sort of success. Maybe you've graduated. Maybe you have a sum of money that arrives. Could be a number of different things. We have learn. So regardless of whether you're taking any courses or in school, it is a great time to learn. Okay, what interests you in, because it has to do with growth. So I do feel like it's what interests you, at least largely. We have the earplugs. Some of you could be in a loud environment at times. I kind of get this message to like be gentle, you know, walk gently on the earth in the spring. She's pregnant, she is young, you know, that's coming through. Take time to silence the mind. Meditation's coming through. Cherish, we have here. We have remember as well. I do feel the energy of study coming through pretty strongly for some here. Memorizing things, learning things. We have eventually forget as well. We have the craft ribbon with the flowers. Some of you are quite literally gardening, working with flowers or vegetables, different plants, gardening. I'm also picking up on some crafting for some of you coming through as well. Very general read, so I'll let you know if anything else comes up while I'm picking up the chimes and the notes. Otherwise, we'll move right into summer. I feel like you are cherished, too. That's coming through. Love is the magician that pulls man out of his own hat. Yeah, love will empower, overcome, transform, give you perspective, humble you at times, right? So love is coming through, and it's just like, you know who I am. I know what I do. It's a force to be reckoned with, basically. So let's see what you have for summer. Seeking and finding. Tuberose. Dangerous pleasure. The secret of reaping the greatest fruitfulness and the greatest enjoyment from life is to live dangerously. Living on the edge. I literally got that song coming through just then. We have wonder windows and guide. A guide, mentor, a trustworthy ally. All right. So you're seeking something and you're finding it. Maybe some of you are seeking a guide, a mentor, a role model of sorts. But it could be seeking and finding various things, or something else entirely. A guide, a mentor, a trustworthy ally is coming through, though, is, something to be mentioned here with summer. So this could be you for another person as well. Okay, we have easy pace and growing. I do pick up on a window of opportunity here. For some of you, you're going to want to seize. I also feel like there could be something quite literally going on with windows for some of you. Maybe you're cleaning your windows in the summer, or getting them cleaned, or repairing a window, or looking out a window. Something quite literally with windows. I also feel like this is sort of portal energy, has to do with astral travel and dreams, to an extent as well, magic. I'm also getting a frame, like how you're framing something, how you're seeing it, how you're thinking of it, and how you're framing it, or the protective energy you're putting around it. I do feel like that is, for those of you that resonates with, it's connected into this guide, mentor thing. This could be a spirit guide. This could also be, a guide in human form, showing up like a teacher, mentor in something. Okay. Connected to school or not. I also feel like some of you, you're going to see something fresh, new. What's the rest of that message, Spirit? We got to do the chimes too. Okay. Wonder window. Yeah, it's like you're seeing something you hadn't seen before, or you're seeing something in a new way. That makes sense. You're seeing an opportunity for some of you that you didn't know you had, or you didn't previously have. Wow, quite a bit. Okay. Happiness. Something is growing. Spirit's encouraging you to give it good vibes, love, happiness, and be patient with it. I don't know if this is a relationship or it's plants, quite literally. It could be a number of things. We've got sprouting, yeah. So it's young. It needs that like happy love energy to be programmed into it. We have melting. Friends, okay, time with friends. V, the letter V, could be like the beginning of a movie you see over the summer. Could be a number of different things. Somebody's name. Some of you, I think, are Halloween buffs or something. You're already like preparing for Halloween, wishing for Halloween to get here in part of the summer. I also feel like music, okay, and connecting to your spirit and soul. Some of you might do it through playing music, listening to music, dancing. Others, this has very little to do with music per se, but there is something tied into sound, and silence is a part of that as well, silencing the mind. We have a 4-leaf clover, so this is very rare, something very rare, valuable. The wreath of welcome and community, the bat, so again, astral travel, dreams, paying attention to those, psychic abilities, intuition being strengthened, very magical energy. You can look up bat as a spirit guide. There's quite a lot written about it. We have the orange rose, ambition. This could also be, for some of you getting credit for something that you've done. We have a rainbow. You may actually see a rainbow. This could be talking about a variety of colors. It is referring to happiness, I feel, as well. And for some of you, it's something fleeting. Okay, so it could be like a really significant dream, but if you don't catch it and write it down, you're not going to remember. It's fleeting. Okay. Spirit ghost again. And there might be a retrograde during the summer you're watching for, I feel, as well. And you could be affected by that. We have passion. For some of you, this is also romance. The red rose petal. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Very beautiful. Let's go into the autumn. I do get night for some of you too. There's some significance to some of the summer nights. Be finding some things there, looking for some things after dark. Okay. Autumn, you have orange, nurture yourself, witch's cottage, security, the moon, enchanting, the 7 of stakes, the 5 of garlic flowers reversed. I will be intuitively interpreting the tarot with this. You also have create a circus. Okay. So a lot of, like carnival energy, magic, Halloween type party, fun stuff going on with create a circus. All right. I feel like maybe some of you are hosting a party, or decorating, doing things, preparing a costume. There's a lot of play going on with that. Yeah, holidays. So some of you are starting to prepare for winter holidays in autumn. Some of you really like Halloween, celebrate Halloween, maybe even Mabon. Maybe you have some birthdays or anniversaries or other holidays in the autumn. Let's see what we have for words as well. It's important to nurture yourself. I see you guys a lot of you spending some time at home, really nurturing yourself. Perhaps preparing your home for something as well, but meditating, thinking with the moon, really preparing yourself, even like overcoming some fears before moving out into the world and doing something. I feel like there could be some sort of, what is this, spirit? Not spirit, clarify that. We have spooky, short days. Days are getting shorter and shorter. And plums, like the fruit. I do feel like that could be helpful. Like purple fruits could be helpful. Natural produce, plants that are purple and blue could be helpful for your third eye and your crown chakra here. And maybe some of what's going on with the moon. The moon is the unseen, it's mysteries, so you definitely have some of that going on. Yeah, let's go ahead and get those chimes out. Those really want to be clarified here. And we're also going to do a leaf divination for autumn. Okay, a lot. All right, you guys have a lot. You have passion, romance for some of you coming through with that red rose petal as well. Holidays again, double holidays. We have the screwdriver. So this to me refers to tools. Okay, having the tools you need, using the tools, finding the tools. We have joy. We have a basket. So I do feel like there's an element of gathering things up. Okay, no longer feeling or working through past trauma, damage, scarcity, feeling left out in the cold in relation to resources, something you wanted to gather up. It could be money, could be something else. Okay, we have these messages inside the basket: hug and mail, M-A-I-L. Some of you could be receiving something helpful in the mail. Okay, gathering up mail comes up somehow too. Hug. So give yourself a hug if you feel empty at any point in the autumn. That's always an option. Give yourself a hug. Step into the energy of affection without waiting for somebody else or some external force to do something for you to feel that way. Okay, nature is coming through pretty strongly for some of you. I feel like you're spending time outside in nature. We have the orange rose again. Orange is a super powerful color in the autumn. Okay, ambition. We have melting. We have the mug. We have the number 7. Number 7 inside the mug. That's very interesting. You can look up the number 7 in numerology to expand your reading on your own. It could be tied to a coffee cup reading for some of you, or some of you might see something in your beverage yourself. Look at that. We got a gold coin in that cup too. Some of you, what's going on here is you're having like hot drinks, discussing money, and I feel like it'll go well. Okay. So yeah, the mug comes up. We have double ghosts. So feeling spirited, you and other people. Also, you know, the veil is thin, so maybe you are communicating with spirits, getting ancestor readings, decorating with a lot of ghosts, things of that nature. Settling is not an option. Okay, there's some sort of discord or struggle here. Either, I mean, it is energetically, for some of you, it could be arguments occurring with another person or fighting for power or something like that. And what Spirit's telling me with this is the way to break free or overcome it or triumph it and move on and see improvements, or a raise in vibration and happiness, is energetically, and it's tied into your third eye, it's tied into your crown chakra. It has to do with changing things vibrationally first. So find happiness, work with the bat as a spirit guide if that resonates for you as well. Definitely potential for a lot of interesting dreams here, astral travel coming through in the autumn too. Going in and like changing things with meditation, I'm getting for some of you. Magic definitely is coming through. Magic. Okay, I do see like some pain, suffering connected to the home environment. However, I do feel like it could be past, and maybe even ancient past. Could be like upbringings or something like that. Could be tied into your money and like challenges with money, or challenges with what is this? It's action, it's movement, it's fire energy, but I'm not sure what it is. It's ambition, or how much you're investing versus how you're being compensated, something like that. Behavioral patterns, maybe. Wow. So yeah, crafting going on for some of you as well. Maybe you're making costume crafts for the holidays, or you're going to like a bazaar or something like that, some sort of Halloween party. If things are homemade to an extent, or you yourself are doing some DIY, do it yourself DIY. The way my brain works sometimes when I'm reading. This moon card I do feel is significant. For some of you, this represents a Cancer person, sun, moon, or ascendant rising. Maybe Venus, Mars even too, North Node. But there's strong 4th house energy on the table with you this autumn for whatever reason. Okay, wow, yep. A lot of 4th house energy here too. Home, for some of you this has to do with home, land. Okay, I don't know if you're moving or you're considering moving, trying to get something changed, financially adjusted, connected to your home. It could be like repairs, the amount that you need to pay to get repairs done to your home, or renting, or something like that. I don't know. Mortgage payments. I do see some of you doing some like spring cleaning, removing things from your home, stepping outside of your comfort zone in some way. But really there's a lot of like self-nurturance, or the potential for self-nurturance, self-care, treating the self really well, being compassionate. Being compassionate, and setting an example and having a ripple effect occur. So others are becoming more comfortable, more relaxed, and more nurturing to themselves and others. You see what I'm saying? So it's really beautiful, especially when we think about, after, not necessarily after Halloween, but as we move from Halloween to the other holidays, whatever it is, if you celebrate Thanksgiving or you celebrate Christmas or Yule or Hanukkah or Diwali or whatever it is, moving into wrapping up the end of the year, being in that energy of relaxation and calm and nurturing and caring, and doesn't that sound like a good vibrational frequency? I feel like you guys are doing some serious healing connected to your fourth house and expansion, which is going to positively affect your winter and your holidays. There's definitely a flow into winter. We'll look at it very soon. I'm also getting like chocolate or potatoes, some sort of brown food coming up. Could be coffee. Yeah, being happy at home, making your home more happy comes through for some of you. There's some things hidden here, like surprises. The universe has some things hidden. Okay, let's see what you have for winter. You might be spending more time at home during the autumn for whatever reason. I don't know if, it could be any number of reasons, but very strong focus on the home. Tree, grounding for winter. Polar bear, holly, gentleman. Gold, attract abundance. And indoor picnic, beautiful. So perhaps some meals with others, a little indoor picnic somewhere. There's this protective energy with the polar bear that I feel kind of flows in from the autumn for a lot of you. Okay, there's something about security, and now there's polar bear. I actually feel like this could be an insurance company you're dealing with, some of you. Okay, so we have decorating, preparing for the season, holidays, your body, just getting festive, coming through. It could be in your environment if it's not you, showing up. I do feel like it's you choose your lenses, okay? It's like you choose your glasses, you choose your lenses, you choose when you wear them. You choose kind of your perspective on certain things, and it makes a big difference. Makes a really big difference this winter. With the tree grounding here, I feel there's attention paid to the root chakra. Okay, attention paid to the root chakra, doing things to ground yourself energetically. It's important. We have relaxing, wet. Okay, this could be quite literally a wet winter, a lot of snow, slush, whatever. Or maybe specific times throughout the winter. Variety. Shopping. Yeah, doing some shopping. Variety of options. I feel like some of you too, you're getting dolled up for it. You're getting dressed up. He's looking snazzy. He's got his scarf and his glasses on. History, education, museums, learning, etc. Some of you are learning something about money, about wealth. It's just an element of learning and education in general. You could visit a museum. Maybe you get a course gifted to you for the holidays. You're going to start a new online course. Whatever it is. Maybe you're learning about people, catching up, learning about other people. We have short days. Yeah. The short days does affect you. The shorter days, I guess I should say. It affects us all. There's like less that we can do within the daylight. There's this focus on attracting wealth and attracting abundance, attracting plenty. I do feel like it's love as well, and memories and things that are not tangible but are golden. They're very valuable. You're attracting that to you. I feel like the holiday tree for some of you, whether it's in your office, your home, whatever it's referring to, some sort of holiday tree, maybe more than one holiday tree, it's really going to be helpful and assistive. It's going to help you ground your energy. It's going to help you connect to nature. You're really bonding with it this year for some reason, or it's very sacred to you. Okay, variety, could be variety of decorations, variety of ornaments. I definitely get a variety of opportunity here, a variety of experiences here coming through. I also get a variety of different ways to do things coming through. Okay, we have this card which represents a man. So it could be that you yourself are a man, or it could be a significant man in your life. Maybe it's a brother, maybe it's a father, maybe it's a lover, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a business connection, whatever. Maybe it's a stranger that you see once and never see again, but spirit, God, source, creator, whatever, says something through their mouth, or there's some sort of sign connected to this man. It's very significant. Okay, so now we know what's going on with that to an extent. If you are a man yourself, I feel like we'll let the chimes clarify it. Let's see. There's also some cooking going on, like prep, maybe sharing some meals, I see for a lot of you. Cleansing away the old, the past year, but whatever's old, it needs to go with love. Okay, this is an energy pink. It's affection, it's self-love, it's gentleness, but it's also a broom, so it's cleansing. We have you and me, partnership, you and me. We have the bat showing up as a spirit guide again. Muffins, again, baked goods, goodies coming through, cooking. We have the fox showing up as a spirit guide. So we can look deeper into that as well. We have a leaf. We have purple. Yeah, crown chakra energy, spirituality, messages from your angelic spirit guides. This is religion. This is the connection to the divine, sacred, magical energy, very transformational. It's also wealth, quality, rarity as well. Just like that four-leaf clover, purple has an element of something rare and valuable. Earplugs again, so it could be noise, could be electronics or something where you have earphones, earbuds, that kind of thing, because they're very similar looking. Okay, it could also be loud environments at times. We have holidays, beautiful, and we have holidays again and joy. So the same energy we saw one of your other piles, preparing for the holidays. Now we have it again, double holidays and joy. I do feel like for some of you, this you and me thing, it's like the first time your child is having the holidays. Okay, maybe your child was born in autumn or spring or whatever. They haven't seen a Christmas or a Hanukkah or New Year's Eve or whatever yet. So that's very special and sacred. I also feel like some of you, this is talking about a romantic partner. Okay, you and me, and we've got holidays, so maybe it's like you're going, or it could be new or old, could be a husband, could be a wife. Maybe you're going to two places for the holidays. Maybe this is the first time you're spending holidays together. Okay, and there's like joy, holidays there. Something with plants. Okay, so this could be indoor plants. Maybe some of you are purchasing a plant for your home, for your office, as a gift. Growing a plant over the winter. Definitely a special sacred connection to food coming through. Dreams, again, astral travel, psychic abilities, signs. The bat, you can look deeper into it. To learn more on your own if you like. And a bit of it's like the days are so short now that, yeah, it's pretty likely you're going to be awake after dark some of the time. But Spirit is drawing attention to those time periods for whatever reason. Could be in connection to this male figure. Could be in attention to attracting abundance to you, wealth, gold. Okay, things of value. That's what I've got coming through for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Have a beautiful year. Bye, Pile 4.